Hello to you, my fellow Gooners, and welcome to ArsenalTV. Now, today's video is about the news that broke out yesterday that Manchester City has been banned from UEFA club competitions for the next 2 seasons. But what does this mean for Arsenal exactly? Well, I will get into that near to the end of the video. But as we know, the news broke out yesterday that City have been banned from all UEFA club competitions for the next 2 seasons, i.e. the 20 and 21 season and 21 and 22 season, after being found to have committed serious breaches of financial relegations. Now, City has been fined 30 million euros, i.e. in this country, that's £24.9 million. But why has City been punished? Well, Man City have been found to have overstated sponsorship revenue and break-even information in accounts submitted to UEFA between 2012 and 2016. Now, UEFA acted on the decision of the Independent Adjudication Chamber of the Club Financial Control Body, which is the CFCB, following a hearing held last month. That's the reason why that they have been punished. But this has been going on since roughly, I would say 2014, actually. This has been going on for. Their FFP case timeline is gone since from 2014 up until 2020. Now, for those of you that don't know what FFP is, which is Financial Fair Play, FFP was introduced by UEFA as an attempt to prevent clubs falling into financial difficulties by, overspending. Clubs are expected to operate within their means and meet break-even targets, while dealings have to be transparent. So that's what FFP means. Now, there is rules that you have to go by in terms of the FFP, that you have to get the books balanced. That's basically what it means. So yeah, this has been going on for ages for Man City, and I think that this European ban could have a massive effect on City, very, very massively. Now, as we know, that Man City have been quite regular for the past decade in terms of European competition, but really, how could this European ban actually affect Man City as a club? Well, to be honest, there's going to be major losses of revenue, of money coming in, with television deals and stuff like that. So they're going to lose out on a lot of money, where really that money that they could get towards, that they get for the Champions League or Europa League and whatnot, that money would go towards big money transfer names for summer and January. But they're now going to struggle because they're not going to have the money to do that. Another thing that I did actually slightly mention was the big transfer names. Big transfer targets in players. Now, because of this, what's going on, then they won't be able to offer players that want Champions League. Man City now cannot offer them that for 2 seasons. So, those players that they might go for might actually consider going to a rival club. And to other clubs, so they're going to miss out on. So that's another major thing that could possibly affect them. The last but not least thing that could actually affect them is, current players. Now, you've got the likes of Raheem Sterling, you've got the likes of Aguero, Sane, Bernardo Silva, and Mendy, and players like that in their squad. Then because now Man City are not going to be able to offer European football for the next 2 seasons, every player wants that European glory. But because Man City might not be able to give that to them, they might question their future at Man City. They might be thinking, well, actually, if you can't give me European football for the next 2 seasons, I might have to, think of my career elsewhere. And that could possibly happen. They might actually do that. So that's one thing that could possibly happen. Now, what does this mean for Arsenal exactly, as I mentioned? Well, to be honest, at this state in mind, this doesn't mean anything at the moment. They did say that whoever ends up 5th place on that Premier League table will be guaranteed Champions League football next season. Well, at the moment, Arsenal are nowhere near that stage at the moment. But I mean, if Arsenal can get a good run of form and, you know, pick up some decent 3 points in the next couple of games or so until the end of the season, then maybe if we get 5th place, we might be able to be guaranteed Champions League football. So, is our season really bad as we all thought it was? No, not necessarily, but you never know. If Arsenal, you know, doesn't get that 5th spot in the Premier League this season, and we get Europa League, for instance, we win that, then we might get into Champions League that way. But maybe our season's not as over as we thought. We've got good teams coming up that we should easily pick up 3 points. And if we can pick up 3 points until the end of the season, then just maybe if we get that 5th spot, we are going to be getting Champions League football without a doubt. But at the moment, it looks like Sheffield United, Wolves maybe, Burnley are creeping up. So those are the teams that are looking very, very likely to be getting Champions League football next season. And what a massive thing that'll be to them. So yeah, guys, there you have it. I don't think it's really going to affect Arsenal that much. But as I said, if Arsenal get on a good run of form, I know we've got, you know, Newcastle coming up tomorrow, which my preview for that will be out later on tonight. But as I said, if we can get a good run of form going, get some wins underneath our belt, and we end up creeping into that 5th spot by the end of the season, we might be able to get Champions League football. So maybe our season's not as bad as we all thought it was. So guys, that's it. If you did enjoy this video and you are new around here, you know what to do. Smash that like button as well as that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Make sure you are leaving your comments below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Does it really affect Arsenal in any way, or, you know, is it going to affect Man City more than us? Let's see what happens. Guys, as I said, my preview for the Newcastle game will be out tonight. So guys, until my preview, I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.